big thing.
For the second consecutive weekend primetime window, ESPN and ABC got the old poop sandwich because once again star players were metaphorically in suits, not uniforms. Now, I don't expect you to care, but it's the same premise as feeling badly for little Jimmy when he gets the Christmas presents to go see his favorite team. It's tickets to the Cavaliers, but LeBron sits. Only ESPN pays over $1 billion per year for the rights to televise these games. This is why the Cavaliers got a call from an irate NBA front office Saturday after Ty Lue announced that LeBron, Kyrie, and Love were all sitting versus the Clippers. 2 Saturdays ago, the Warriors and Spurs both sat their star players, and it felt like a giant middle finger to the NBA over scheduling. The Warriors were playing their 8th game in 8 cities in 13 days and 3rd back-to-back during the stretch. It was the Spurs' 6th game in 9 days. Now, Pop, as we know over the years, has shown he will sit his guys whenever it suits him. But this game hardly felt accidental. And it's difficult to say any one NBA game means much, but these two are battling for the top seed in the West, and they're trotting out reserves in a primetime network TV game. If it was meant to get the league's attention, it did. But then a week later, the Cavs are in LA for back-to-backs, the second of which will be their 6th game in 8 days. So they rest the Stars versus the Clippers, who are actually good, so that they would be fresh the next day for the Lakers, who are not. So again, the primetime network window suffers. And this is going to be a tough from a ratings perspective anyway, because it was head-to-head with the NCAA tournament. But with no Cavs stars, the rating is likely the worst ever for a game on ABC, off 70% from last year's game in the same slot. But coincidentally enough, that game was Spurs and Warriors. Now, I agree with the Cavaliers GM David Griffin when he says he answers not to fans or the league or TV executives, but he offers to the front office. Quote, "They're paying me to win championships," close quote. And he's absolutely right. The onus here is on the league to do right by its fans and its TV partners and sort out the scheduling so that this isn't even an option. Just imagine if NBC, who's got the best NFL primetime games on network television, got the Packers and the Patriots Week 10, only to see Rodgers and Brady sit. Then next week they got the Saints hosting the Panthers and Cam Newton sits it out. Obviously, this wouldn't happen because with only 16 games, stars play if available. But NBC would rightly look at the NFL and ask, what are we doing here? The leagues have got to answer to their TV partners. To that end, Adam Silver not pleased. He sent a memo to teams obtained by ESPN's Ramona Shelburne, which calls it an extremely important issue facing our league, and also says teams face significant penalties if they don't provide adequate notice when it's decided that a player will not play due to rest. Now, the Clippers head coach Doc Rivers' solution makes sense. He told our Kevin Arnovitz, and I quote, "I think we have to treat those games like they're afternoon games, and you don't play the night before, and then you don't play the next night after," close quote. Now, that only works if you can sort out the complicated puzzle that is the NBA schedule. Can you sort out the rest of the details around it? Of course, as many have suggested, you could always have fewer games. But that's hardly going to work for a league model predicated on certain revenue streams, one of the most significant of which is television money. When the people who are providing the largest check aren't getting what they bought, that is a plate that is being sent back to the kitchen. Because if you paid for steak and lobster, you can't get a poop sandwich twice in a row. Thanks for watching. If you want more great content, be sure to subscribe to ESPN's YouTube channel so you'll always stay up to date on all things SVP, which sounds awesome. You don't want to miss out.